I am angry. I am angry at how this country is going downhill like a bucket full of crap and handbasket. Here's why I think that's way. Obama's approval rating is slipping down like that. And here's another thing. Here's why it is. Because people are not approving of his philosophies. He's like healthcare. Yes, I mean, healthcare needs to be fixed, but we don't need to go to universal style healthcare in Canada. Because let's face reality. If we go to that system, we're going to regret it. Because it's going to raise taxes. It is on major corporations, which they'll provide jobs. However, once you lower the taxes, the more jobs we have. The top one is the jobs, the bottom hand is the tax scale. But when you raise both of these up, you lose jobs and that. And when you raise it, you can't see any of my hands. And that's the problem. When you lose jobs in the United States, people higher unemployment, more crime, and more risk of everything else. What we need to do is not pass bills say they have to have a deadline of 48 hours. Well, the thing is, when you do that on like important issues like healthcare, you don't get a bill quite right. I mean, yes, I think how we should do it is make health insurance. You guys hate me, I know, but make it health insurance illegal. Because here's the thing. I got my doctor's bill yesterday. Okay, it was $68. However, if I hadn't had insurance, I'm still under my deductible. However, the insurance did take some of it off because they have certain areas where they pay. Okay, like on my X-ray bill, I would have been originally charged $60 for it. However, insurance got down to $18. And then, excuse me, okay, and then insurance sat there and then took my office call from $100 down to $50, made my total bill $68, which would have been $160. Now, there's no reason for that. Or like in the 50s. Why did a child being born in 1954 cost only $50? And now, if you go to the doctor and have a child born, it'll cost you 10, maybe 20, or a lot more even at that. I know I cost my parents $100,000 when I was born. However, I did have medical problems when I was younger. I was a premature infant. However, I am disabled, and you know what? I should be a Democrat. However, I'm a Republican. It's not right to take from free lunches from the government. Like what a great teacher of mine told me in high school. His name is Mr. Blake. He said, "There's no such thing as a free lunch." And when you look at that, he is right. There is no such thing as a free lunch. I'm sure most teachers are liberal Democrats. And I respect that. I mean, teacher unions, I mean, they're great. Up to a point. I mean, I could go on another story about that, but I'm not. Okay. But yeah, I think how we need to fix healthcare is A, make insurance illegal. And then, number two, because I think you'd see a sharp drop off in prices. And if we go to single payer like they have down in Canada, we're gonna regret it, because as people come down here for health care all the time instead of getting it up in Canada, because there's long waits. Like if you have cancer in Canada, you might wait up to 3 years to see a doctor. Yes, I agree. I mean, it's not perfect, but I have no idea how to solve it. Here's my daily rant. You can check me out at myspace.com/DaveVetter, and that should do it. Thank you for watching, and so long, America.